I messed up my Discord already. Hold on a second. There we go. Everything looks good. All right, welcome everyone. I am joined by Ectris today. We're going to do a little tour of Night Harbor. Basically, I'm going to show him around how I do my arbitrage, how I make some easy money with my bank character, Banky Doodle. But before we get started, make sure show Ectris some love. His Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Ector. And yeah, thanks for joining, man.
Thank you for having me.
So yeah, so I'll show you basically the route that I take, and all the little spots I check, and then show you where to sell everything. So first thing I do is I always come out to the Shifty Gnome out here in the desert, and we're at the West Gate right now. So the water is south, that wall of rock is north. We're at the West Gate. So what happens with this arbitrage thing? Basically, they made it so that anybody that sells to the Shifty Gnome or the shady merchants, they actually sell at a lesser value to them, but they take everything. And basically, we can buy everything we want from the Shifty Gnome here. You with me? There you are. But I always come out here, you buy everything you want from the Shifty Gnome, and then we just go around town and sell it. So I'm going to buy up like these bat wings, bat fur, bat tooth. And the trade window's a little buggy sometimes, so you got to like restart it whenever you buy shit. It's kind of annoying, but I'm sure this is pre-offer, so I'm not too worried. The big things that I like to buy are just stacks of materials, like these big stacks of rat ears, rat teeth, because that's easy to like turn around quick. And then also usually weapons, so like these rusty weapons right here. I pick these up. One thing you want to do is you want to make sure you don't get too overweight though, because you won't be able to move. It's actually happened to me a few times where I'm encumbered and I have to ask someone to come help me. Also, I get up all the tattered armor because you can turn these into cloth scraps, leather scraps, etc. Or trade skill. Are you buying with me, Ector, or are you just watching?
I'm watching. You pick it up.
Cool. Yeah, I think Banky Doodle
can actually see what you're picking up.
Yeah, I think Banky Doodle has actually gotten a little bit famous for doing this because people send me tells all the time asking what I'm doing and how much money I've made. So, craft staffs are the best thing you can get here, but there's none on them right now. All right, I'm a little bit encumbered, so what we can do, I'm at 142 over 120. So let's just head back to town, and we'll stop at all the spots that I sell at, and then I'll show where the other shady merchants are. But yeah, this is a really cool way to make some money without leaving the town and without having to fight. And there's actually a mercantile system and a commerce skill, because I think eventually this is going to be an actual kind of like class you can play, sort of, or a play style, where you can like go out to your friends that are at a dungeon, pick up all their stuff to go sell for them, and give them a cut. But instead of like starting out at level 1 and naked and trying to like fight your way through things, I decided to do all trade skills and mercantile stuff first, and then twink out my ranger. It's been a fun way to do that.
Always wondered how you had so much money.
I work for it. So this is the inn right here. We're going to go into the inn. It's right next to the bank. I'll show you where the bank is after. So this inn, there's a cook in here. And if you come up to the cook is going to buy all of the like animal parts and furs. So it's like steak fangs, fat fur. What else did I get? All this stuff. Meats, teeth, ears, etc. Just hold shift and sell all the stack shit. I'm making tons of silver off this already. A little bit of fur leg, but someone doesn't see the stream. Do you see it up?
See your stream right
now.
Yeah.
I'll probably use her arrow. Alright, so I sold all the animal parts. Here, we'll run by the bank here. Bank right here is to my right. This is the West Bank. So West Bank connected to the West Gate. And then before we go do the other stuff, there's another shifty merchant over here. Once again, still at the West Gate. Greedy halfling. This is the same thing as the shifty, so, you know, I could just buy up all the stuff that I want to sell. Some of the stuff I don't get because I don't know where to sell it. So just make sure you're buying stuff you know where to sell. It's not as much on this guy. Let's see. That's it for now. So we'll come out of here and we'll go to Night Market. Sorry about the noise in the background, by the way. We'll go to Night Market, and that's where you sell... Actually, let's go to the tannery first, and then we'll go to Night Market. So I got my blue... my club light on for you. Wait up for extras here. The tannery is where you go to sell all of the pelts, and if you're not using like leather scraps, you can sell them here too, and probably leather armor too, but I use them for trade skills. Let's come to the leatherworking supplies vendor. Assuria bracers, you can sell them here, but I recommend turning these into the garrison for armor. I can actually show you guys where that is afterwards too. Just sell some of the stuff. While we're here, if you have Ashira tails, if you go upstairs in this building, you can turn in the Ashira tails to get leather armor as well. Have I been muted? No, I'm not muted.
No, I was hearing you.
Anyways. Yeah, it should be working. I don't know. People in guild chat are saying they're having issues. Alright, so anyways, upstairs in the tannery, that's where you turn in Ashira tails. I don't have any, so I can't show you, but if you get Ashira tails, you can turn them in for leather armor there. Let's head over to Night Market. We'll sell the weapons and cloth. And it's nighttime, so there's another hidden shady salesman in the Night Market. Fun fact. And then I will show you where to turn in Ashira bracers. So I rolled a bard for Banky Doodle, got him to level 5, just so I can run cellos while I do this.
Yeah, I
Where
can
are
see
you,
why
Fatty?
you made this character
Yep.
bard.
Alright, so weapons. Pretty straightforward. Just sell to the used weapon dealer right here. So that's rusty weapons, cracked staffs, etc. Hey, what's up, Rev Chumley? Yeah, I'm kind of showing how to do the arbitrage thing. I'm going to post this video on YouTube afterwards as well. Cloth armor vendor here. This is where you can sell any kind of cloth as well as cloth scraps if you're not using it for tailoring. And on average, I find anything that you buy from the shady or whatever, you get anywhere from like 25% to 50% more by buying it and reselling it. So it's definitely a lucrative business here. I sell spider silk here too. I don't know what to do with spider silk, so cloth scraps I'm going to keep. And just FYI, if you're looking to get bags, like all these, well, some of these are player made, like the cloth backpack, but you can buy bags from this bags and pack merchant over here. Alright, so let's head out to... Oh wait, let me see if this other shady merchant is up this way. So we're inside night market, and if you go over to the blacksmith area, right over here, at nighttime, this one spawns. It's only at night. And he's not up right now. So it's, what time is it? It is 7 p.m. game time. I'm assuming he spawns maybe by 9 p.m. or something. But right here in this alleyway, there's going to be another shady merchant where you can, you know, if people sold him stuff, you can come here and pick up his wares too. Oh wait, maybe it's this alley. My bad. Oh, here he is. Shady peddler. Okay, the other alleyway is where you buy crack. Sorry. That guy's not here yet. Oh, I didn't mean to sell. Alright, let me buy this stuff. I mean, I think you guys get the idea. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Unless there's really good stuff here. Yeah, good enough. Alright, let's head to the garrison now, and I'll show you where to turn in these bracers. Anything I missed that you might want to sell, Hector?
No, we're good at the moment.
I know that there's also gems that you get from mining, and like limestone and stone. You can sell that at the mining supplies merchant. Yeah, Rev, I'll show you right now. It's in the garrison. We're headed there right now. But yeah, this is kind of like my loop. I do this loop, do the turn-ins, go back to the shifty gnome outside and buy more, and just keep doing this loop. And you, every time you do it, you get, you know, 25 to 50% more money. Hey, there's Redbeard. I wonder if he's streaming. So, anyways, you come out of the west gate, take a left, and there's this garrison over here. Let's wait up for Fatty over here.
He's a little slow.
Oh, we're not grouped. That's why. I could be giving you cellos. I invited you. Alright, so the quartermaster's office right here. Right inside the garrison to the left. You're going to come up to garrison quartermaster right here. And for every bracer you give him, you get a piece of leather armor and experience. So you can just fill up his quest window here. Click hand in. And I got 3 pieces. I got a bracer, belt, mask. They auto-equipped though, so. Rev, is there anything else you're wondering about? Or have questions on? Or anybody else in chat watching that has any questions on where to sell stuff, where to find anything? Or Ectus, you got any questions?
No, the only thing I have still left is the warrior necklace.
That is for a quest. I don't remember which class that is. Oh, Rev just has the same thing. Yeah, Rev, I usually just drop them on the ground because I think there's a class that needs them, but they're so common. It might be Rogue or Spellblade or something, I forget. But there is a class that uses it for a quest, but that's it. I haven't found anywhere to sell it, and there's no other quest that I know of. Also, something to keep in mind, I don't have any on me to show you, but there's a Mothiel root, I think is what it's called. It drops from Ashira, and it's unique. You can only pick up one. But definitely pick up one, because you can come to this garrison quartermaster here, and you can sell it to him. And he gives you like 3 silver. So it's definitely worth it. Let me see if he has any on him so I can show you what it is. Not. Oh, I wonder if it's the Harvalian root. Oh, maybe it's the Harvalan root. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So if you see an Ashura drop that, definitely loot it. You can only loot one at a time, but come and sell it to the quartermaster. It gives you over 3 silver, so it's worth the inventory space. So I think that about wraps up the tour. Mainly, I've been doing this just to fund getting bags, twinking out my main, funding the guild for spells and stuff. I've been having a blast doing it. Some people are like, how is that fun for you? And I just love doing it. So But we have a guild here on the Rel server called Rel and Poor. We also have a cross MMO Discord if anyone's interested in joining. More the merrier. We plan on having a very strong guild force here when this goes into early access and the final release. So we're all a bunch of fun adult nerds that just like to play and pretend to be hardcore every once in a while. But other than that, I'll be leaving the link to our Discord in the description, as well as Ecto's channel on Twitch. Highly recommend following him. He's a really nice guy. He does giveaways once a month, and he's just a fun guy to group with too. So, anything you want to add, bro?
No, thank you very much. I'm gonna make some money.
Hell yeah, good. Rev, yeah, if you join the Discord and you're on the Rel server, just hit up someone in Rel and Poor or post in the Discord, and we'll get you a guild invite. And yeah, welcome to the guild, man. But yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna be posting this up on YouTube. So any support for this kind of content, I would appreciate. Throw me a follow. Please, say something in the comments, ask questions. I'll try to, get back to everyone. And then join me on streams when
You're letting me be
make.
myself.
Oh, thanks for the follow, man. But join me on streams. I'm gonna be using my streams to make content for the most part, rather than my drunken shenanigans. So stay tuned, everyone, and thanks for joining. Thanks, Zach, for being my little guinea pig follower.
Thank you for taking me around.
Yep.